December 22nd. Almost the end of the year, 2024. Evan, you really need to get your numbers together. All right, why don't you write down your numbers in this book? You finally got your MacBook Air set up. Your other laptop you're going to give back. It's going to be hard to record end of year numbers this year because of the transition a little bit. Because think about it, you've got your 401k is going to Fidelity through your employer. And there's going to be a blackout period until January 28th, I think they said. All right, so you won't, I think it starts December 24th, so you could record the number maybe right now because there's only, 4 more days? And then you have 2 paychecks in January. You still have 6% going to your 401k. But at least you could write down the numbers and then put them in your spreadsheet later. But this book really could be the beginning balances of 2025. And you still need to wrap up 2024, which you will do. But yeah, like you've talked about on your channel, you're going to have no more money really going in from your corporate job, although you might have a part-time job and income as a contractor if you choose to do that. But the balances will be the balances for your beginning retirement numbers. Just like when you were building wealth, you always recorded numbers, which, by the way, you got to do that for 2024. Coming up in early January. This MacBook makes a lot of noise. Okay. All right, focus, Evan, focus. All right, you're going to use this book. You're going to write down. Maybe each page could be a bucket of money. Yeah. And then do it in pencil because then you can make some changes to it. So I think I have all the all your links are saved as favorites on this new laptop, right? Which one should you start with? Which one? Well, which is the largest? The 401k. Okay, so yeah, well, this is going to have to change. You leave several pages because your 401k today is going to go into a traditional IRA and then a Roth IRA. So why don't we record Lincoln 401k, and these are end of 2024 numbers, right? Lincoln Financial, there it is. Click. Did I save those passwords? I don't know. It's hard getting used to this MacBook Air. I'm so used to using my other computer, but no, they wanted it back. Makes it very difficult. Alright, so you've got to go to your passwords. Here's your 2025 Excel, and you have a password page. So, first up is Lincoln Financial. Where is it? Come on, Evan, focus. Oh, here it is. Okay. What is the password? I don't like how this computer is trying to fill in stuff. No, I don't want that. Cancel. Username, password. Okay, success. Evan, that took forever. You're never going to get anywhere if you take this much time to do every single one. Okay, Lincoln Financial. Today, December 22nd, the balance is 826,876. Your year of date rate of return is 9.67, pretty good, because remember the S&P 500 is going to do above 20%, I think. You're going to record that. This makes sense that it would be half, because your 401k is balanced. I remember I wrote down for the Vanguard fund that's within it. It's a 2025 fund. I can't remember exactly the allocation of stocks to bonds, but anyway, all you need to care about right now is the balance, $826,876. However, my year-to-date contribution's about $7,000, my employer about $5,000. That makes sense. All right, you'll deal with that later as far as how much money you put into your investments for 2024, but right now you're just getting your balances going into 2025. Make a note that you will still have 2 more paychecks. Paycheck 1, paycheck 2 for January 3rd and January 10. No. 3 and 17. January 3rd, January 17th. One is a full paycheck. One will be half, because your last day is January 10th. But then they also told you you're going to get a little bit of a bonus of about $3,000, which there will be a match on that as well. All right, so the blackout period to link to Fidelity, you won't know until the end of January what this final number is. You should record the number of shares and cross-check. And you should also record where the S&P 500 is today, to see if that makes sense as far as what you're going to put in with those last final deposits of money, which is my money and the match. and anchor back to how well the S&P 500 does for how many more days? Like about, if today's the 22nd, how many more days would there be? 1, 2, maybe 3? Yeah, so it's negligible. And what did you think the amount of money would be $62.74? Wait, total $62.74, right? $6,274 to go of income coming in for 2024. That's the 2 paychecks and the bonus. So what if you take, well, the bonus is going to be taxed at 30%, right? End of, well, separation bonus, whatever you want to call it. But where can I get that stupid number to disappear? Oh gosh, there. Okay. The bonus will be approximately $2,000. It's a gross $3,000, because that's about 30%. What am I trying to do? How much goes into the 401k? 6% of my money. So let's start there. 62.74 minus the 3,000. I'll deal with the 3,000 in a minute. So it's 32.74 times 0.06. My money, it's not very much. It's like $200. Is that right? My money. And another, I don't know, 100 match. Okay, Evan, you're being ridiculous. These numbers are so small. So, keep, why don't you do this? 826,876 plus, let's just say another $750 for forecast 820. Let's just make it 828,000. Okay? Keep that on your piece of paper and then cross-check later to get the final number. So, one down, 828. All right, so I've got the fabulous 4. Now keep a couple pieces of paper because this number, remember, is going to go into, put an arrow, your new traditional IRA and your Roth IRA, which remember is 2 things because you're adding to it, but you have your first number and you'll add the second number, but it will come from the 828. What are you anticipating being the traditional of that 828? I know I wrote that down somewhere. I did this before. When I was talking to Vanguard. Let's look it up. All right, here it is. I did it in October when it was 834. How did that go down? Did the market go down? October I had my 401k was 834. And now it's 828. 6,000 less, and you've been putting money into it too. How much did the market go down? Where is the S&P 500 right now? I think it did go down a little bit. Let's see. S and P 500 year to date, maybe? No, that's not going to tell me if it went down. Okay, December 20th, it was 59.30, almost 59.31. Okay, what was the all-time high? Well, this year. S&P 500 high for 2024. So far in 2024, the S&P 500 has returned 33%. Is that right? No, 28%. I'm having a hard time getting used to this laptop. Change is good though. Change is good. S&P 500 high for 2024. Okay, it says it went over 6,000 and right now it's 5,931. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Unrealized gains and losses. But remember, you just record the end of year number. After declining over 18% in 2022, that's very true. The S&P 500 has been on a roll for the last 2 years. In 2023, it was 24%. So far in 2024, 26%. Yeah, last 2 years, amazing. All right, focus. Let's go back to you know what, you can do this later. All you need to know right now is the 828. That will be broken up into your traditional IRA, which was approximately, let's just say approximate. You can nail it down later. $603,000 approximately in the pre-tax traditional IRA. So put 603,000. $232 in the Roth. Of the 401k, right? Well, that made sense with those numbers, right? Because if it was 834 minus 603 minus 232 is about 0. Well, now if it's a little less, it's 828 minus 603 minus 232. You're off by 7,000. Who cares? I'm going to keep it exactly like that. That's going to be approximate. You will nail down those numbers later. But again, all you need to know is the 828. Let's move on. What is the next big fabulous budget? Not budget, but balance. 401k. Let's go get your Vanguard Roth number. I'm really having a hard time with this laptop. Change, Evan, it's good. Change is good. Change is good. Change is good. Change is good. There's the link. I guess I thought it saved all this. I guess not. Alright, go get your password page. Here it is. Vanguard. Okay, here it is. Oh, wait a second. Shoot. There we go. See, you can learn new things. Okay, so now... Alright, here we go. What number do you need here? Let's maximize this. Oops, let's minimize. Maximize. Okay. What is the balance of your Roth right now with Vanguard? 190,275. 190,275 currently, but you'll be able to record the December 31st because there's no blackout period for your Vanguard. Okay, this is the Vanguard Roth. I'll make it 190. Yeah. 232 approximately plus 190. 422,000 is going to be the Roth IRA. Okay, and the traditional. Okay, good. So fabulous for Lincoln, 401k, got it. Got this number. Okay, the last one is your health savings account. Did you put that on the new computer? I don't think so, Evan. What? How am I going to do that? I have to go to HSA Bank, not Optum Bank. You said that before. It's not. It's HSA Bank. It was with Optum a few years ago. All right, so Optum Bank. www.optumbank.com. Sign in. I'm an account holder. This looks familiar. Username. Password. Try again. I really miss that number keypad thing. Why is that not working? Use your HealthSafe ID to sign in? What's that? Okay, this is not working. Why is that not working? I have to go to my old laptop. Oh my gosh. It's HSA Bank. What am I thinking? Oh boy, Evan, this is going to be a long haul. Okay, don't save that. It's not Optum Bank.